Let me say something that might make some of you uncomfortable. A good financial year does not mean you're winning because markets go up, income fluctuates, bonuses hit. That's offense. One unexpected life event, and suddenly that winning season doesn't feel so dominant. This is the illusion many high earners live with: strong income, strong portfolios, but no integrated system. That's not wealth management. That's financial fragmentation. And here's the uncomfortable truth about building something sustainable: offense gets headlines, defense keeps you in the game. In this episode, I'm going to give you 3 defensive plays every high earner needs to run. Not out of fear, out of professionalism. No fluff, just the playbook. And if you like these conversations about money, sports, and real life, hit that subscribe button. These episodes are designed to help high earners build clarity and stability over time. All right, let's get into it.
Let's take a little flower and turn it into a tree. 'Cause we're harnessing the power that has been passed down centuries. Life in a game, fortune and fame. You're gonna win over time, you know. It's hard to attain, but you're on your way. You're listening to the Big Paul Show.
Brought to you by Julius Wealth Advisors.
Most people think wealth is about investing. What stock should I buy? What a booming market! What returns should I receive? Investing matters, but high earners rarely get knocked off track because they chose the wrong investment once. They get knocked off track because of the boring stuff they didn't respect: taxes, liquidity gaps, outdated protection, lack of a 360-degree coordination. I saw this play out perfectly at my daughter's basketball game recently. Her team definitely had the better athletes, better shooters, better individual talent. But they lost badly. Why? Simple. Because the other team played as a unit. They had defined roles, constant communication, and no hero ball. 5 talented players moving separately will always struggle against 5 coordinated players moving together. And wealth works the exact same way. You might have a talented CPA, a talented attorney, heck, maybe even a talented investment advisor. But if nobody is calling the plays, if nobody is coordinating decisions, you don't have a system. You have silos. And gaps between silos are where wealth quietly disappears. And here's the part most high earners misunderstand. The solution isn't more offense. It's defense.
Start building wealth by choice, not chance, with Julius Wealth Advisors. At Julius Wealth Advisors, your progress and your gains are our measure of success. Experience personal attention to every detail. We create strong financial plans, use time-tested investment strategies, and offer personal coaching to navigate life's inevitable turns. At Julius Wealth Advisors, we provide clients with a concierge experience in a boutique environment. Join us and let our experts guide you on a collaborative path to financial freedom with sound money management principles. Develop your tailored wealth playbook and help secure your financial future. Start strong with Julius Wealth Advisors. Visit juliuswealthadvisors.com or call 201-408-4644. Email info@juliuswealthadvisors.com. Julius Wealth Advisors, where building wealth is by choice, not chance.
Now, before we get into the plays, we need a mindset shift. Because when people hear defense, they often hear fear, conservative, boring. This is the wrong frame of mind. Defense isn't about playing small. Defense is what allows you to play offense aggressively. Think about a Formula One car. Why do they have massive, high-performance brakes? Is it so they can drive slow? No. They have massive brakes so they can drive fast. Because if you trust your brakes, you can push the engine harder. Your financial life is no different. When taxes are planned, when liquidity is secure, when protection is current, your downside is protected. You stop hesitating, you stop second guessing, you move with confidence. Defense isn't fear. Defense is professionalism. So let's tighten the playbook with 3 defensive plays. Play number 1. Treat taxes like strategy, not surprise. Taxes are not an expense problem. They're a planning problem. April shock isn't bad luck. It's defensive failure. I see high earners shocked every single year. Big bonus, RSUs vest, liquidity event, suddenly $50K, $100K, even more owed than expected. Now you're scrambling, selling assets at the wrong time, creating stress that was entirely avoidable. Taxes shouldn't behave like the weather. They should behave like strategy. Know your buckets. Taxable, tax-deferred, tax-free/Roth. Coordinate income timing. Coordinate with your CPA before the event, not after. Taxes are the cost of playing at a higher level. Act like you've been there before. And play number 2, stress test your life. Here's the pattern I see constantly. Income or asset rich, system poor. High income, high lifestyle, 0 margin of safety. So I ask the uncomfortable question, what breaks if income stops for 6 months? What breaks if markets drop 20%? Because if your lifestyle collapses when income pauses, you don't have wealth, you have dependency. You need sleep well money, liquidity not tied to markets, liquidity not tied to your job. A strong plan isn't the one that works when life is perfect. It's the one that survives chaos. Because if you are protecting your downside, your upside often takes care of itself. Which brings us to play number 3, update protection, like you update your phone. You upgrade your phone every 2 years, but your insurance, it's still running iPhone 6 software. I see this constantly. Policies from age 25, beneficiaries outdated, umbrella limits frozen in time. Meanwhile, net worth grew, income grew, liability grew. Defense didn't. Every major life change demands a defensive update. New house, new kid, big raise, business growth. Outdated protection is silent risk. And silent risk is the most dangerous kind. Do you notice something about these plays? Taxes, liquidity, protection, downside protection. Different topics, same problem. No 360-degree system. And nowhere is this lesson clearer than on the biggest stage in football. Which brings us to Bo Knows.
Get your money right. If you got the appetite. Get your money right. If you want to get another insight. Win big while setting the score. But there's something that I gotta tell you. Bo knows.
All right, it's Bo Knows time. Let's go back to the gridiron for this one. We recently watched the Seattle Seahawks win Super Bowl 60, and people were amazed watching Sam Darnold look like a completely different quarterback than in his first 7 years in the NFL. Where did this come from, people are asking? Simple. Talent didn't change, environment did. Better structure, better protection, better system. Talent didn't fail him. His environment did. That's true in football, and that's true in wealth. Bad system, good talent struggles. Good system, talent compounds. Most high earners are playing financial hero ball, trying to be quarterback, coach, GM, all at once. Or worse, they have a team, but everyone is playing different sports. CPA in a silo, attorney in a silo, insurance in a silo, investments in a silo. No coordination, no shared assumptions, no unified strategy. And gaps are where wealth gets sacked. One playbook, shared objectives, consistent assumptions, integrated decisions. Wealth often compounds best inside a coordinated 360-degree system. So let's wrap this up. Offense gets headlines, income, returns, big years. But defense keeps you in the game, because wealth isn't built by what you earn in your best year. It's built by what survives your worst one. If you're tired of financial fragmentation, if you want a real 360-degree wealth system, that's exactly what we build at Julius Wealth Advisors. Cash flow, investing, tax planning, protection, one coordinated strategy. So visit JuliusWealthAdvisors.com. No pressure, just a real conversation. Until next time, be smart, be intentional, and keep building your wealth by choice, not chance. I'm Jason Blumstein, and this is the Big Bo Show.
Thank you for tuning in to the Big Bo Show.
Let's take a little flower and turn it into a tree. 'Cause we're harnessing the power that has been passed down centuries. Life in a game, fortune and fame. You're gonna win over time, you know. It's hard to attain, but you're on your way. You're listening to the Big Bo Show.
Brought to you by Julius Wealth Advisors.